looking back at the 2016 Arnold Classic, where KAIGREENE somehow beat Cedric on the posing round, but just like Arnold said, not on the physique. So I think this is one of Cedric's best shows ever, and you know, I think it is not one of the best Kai's ever. He was big, but not his best. But here we go, front double bicep. Of course I like Cedric more aesthetically, but I think Kai would take this shot. The thing I don't like about Cedric is he has a lack of arm separation. Just looks smooth, doesn't look right, and Kai's arms are actually cut up. Cedric's quads are a little deeper, Kai's quads are bigger. So Kai gets the first point for the first shot, going into the front lat spread. This was a hard one. I know Kai's hitting the pose better. I like him standing nice and straight, lats are flared, but his quads are just so smooth here. They just don't look good. He's not contracting them. He's obviously wider in the core. I'm going to give Cedric the point, even though this is probably one of the hardest ones. Cedric's chest is big too, his shoulders, so I'm giving that one to Cedric. Side chest, this is one of the two we're going to see, and Cedric wins this one in my opinion. He's hitting it very old school. Kai just looks like he's kind of like a squatty. You can see his stomach. He should win this shot because I like his side leg more, but he's just executing the pose not good. And this is in 2016 when his core was getting out of control, and way worse here. This angle hurts Kai, and this is a straight shot, so I didn't even have to do a side-by-side comparison. This is what they actually look like, height completely scaled, and you can see Cedric killing him here almost in everything but the bicep peak and some side leg detail. So Cedric gets another point. Going to the back double. It's the only shot I can find of Kai. He's kind of doing a weird behind the leg thing. Cedric takes this one. His hand glute tie is even better, and Cedric's back detail is sharper. He's just probably the hardest we've ever seen Cedric. And Kai, what he has is just those crazy lower lat insertions and peaky biceps, but it's just not enough. Going into the rear lat spread. Another close shot. Kai actually kicked out his quads nicely here. And he's better in the quads, I mean, we know that. He's shorter. But Cedric's detail. Cedric's width, he's just a bit wider. He's just a bigger guy. His traps go all the way down. It's just one of the ones that I think Kai has trouble with in this pose. So another point to Cedric. Side tricep. This one, you can see his triceps better is Kai if you're talking quality, but it's bigger as Cedric. And unfortunately bigger and that tight core, where Kai is smooth in the core. Cedric has to win this shot, without a question. And there's another extra little side tricep kick going out here where they kind of fire it out. And this one here, you can really see Cedric's thickness. Plus, this is Kai hitting his core pretty hard, and it's still rounding out, just is what it is. He just got too big here, 2016. And Cedric's triceps, big, thick, meaty, but it's just not hard. It just looks really weird, but he still wins this extra little fun shot and wins it pretty easily. He's leaned back a bit too, so it's just good. This one here, I thought I was gonna give it to Cedric, but I actually like Kai more in this. Two different most musculars, but Kai just looks wide. It's probably one of his best most musculars ever because he's at his biggest. And in the previous video, you know, I don't like his most musculars. They just look weird. So this is a point to Kai. Going into the abs and thigh. This one's pretty easy for Cedric to win. Cedric's abs have gotten worse and worse and more watery as 2017, 18 and on. He just keeps getting worse here, but it's probably one of Kai's better ab and thigh. He's a little like leaner looking here, you can see it, but Cedric has to put him away here. Cedric's quad detail actually goes even higher. It's better, smaller but better. Crab most muscular, this is probably Kai's worst. He should never hit a crab, ever hit a crab. It's just so weak. And then you see Cedric just murdering him here in this shot. Cedric's overall arms are just more proportionate, where he's like almost all bicep peak, where Cedric's everything back and forth, but he doesn't have those crazy peaks. So Cedric easily gets a point here. And like I said, somehow Kai wins the show on posing and not on the overall body. So I got it at 2-9, Cedric winning it. No questions. I think you can give maybe Kai 1 or 2 shots there. Possibly, but there's no way. So it was a blowout. And there's just a final little extra picture of Cedric knowing he's about to get screwed over. And even Arnold said it.